So we will start in about 5 minutes. Let me just confirm everything is running correctly. Mm-hmm. 10-minute push. Recording. We are now recording. Then let's start it up here. So we start in 4 minutes. There, now we have sound also. We'll start in 4 minutes. I'll just confirm everything is up and running correctly. We are streaming, we are recording. So we start in, like I said, in 4 minutes. In that time, I will start to prepare everything. Drink some water. Wow, we had a crazy spark here now in euro against dollar. Euro must have been some news. Let's see. Okay, there have been some news for dollar. I guess was not good news. Yeah. Now let's see if we can get some people in. We are still 1 minute before the time we went to do the live stream, so we'll wait more 3 minutes and we will start. So just relax and till then. Let's see. So we'll talk about, for the ones that are looking this as a recording, we will talk about four Forex pairs. I typically trade dollar Japanese yen, I trade euro against dollar, GBP USD, and GBP GPY. That's the 4 pairs we typically take. And we will do some manual trading for binary option. We can log in here, by the way. I typically do 1-2 trades here, and in the end we always look a little on cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's the 2 cryptocurrency I care about looking at. The others, there's some others good projects, but that's the 2 I like to follow basically. So let's take a look at one day, see what happened here. Okay, nothing big here yet. It looks like was something big in the 30 minutes, but if we take to the 1 month, let's have a look. Yeah, we are still way below this level, so I think still we will go way down to the downside. We will not see no. Dollar will, this is just a retest, but we will go down for sure. But we'll get to that. Now let's see, we will start in 1 minute. Still waiting. Let people get a chance to enter. We typically start 2 minutes past. There. Okay, then we'll start. Let's now see. We will start. Yeah, thanks for that, but I don't think I've done so much yet, but thanks. Okay, let's go to dollar. Okay, typically I like to put up my trend lines and all this nice stuff. So if you can see here now, if you take, let's see, I think, let's be fair with that trend line. Let's make it around something like, opa, like that. Maybe a little, no, we keep it there. So you can see we touch the trend line and we fall, we are going a little up. But if we take some other lines here now, we take a horizontal line, we put, I'll say here is a major resistance. And if you take the trend line on the other side here now, so if you then zoom in, you can see that I believe that is a big chance we might go up to this resistance zone here and retest, because this is a major resistance zone. It's since what I said last time, I think it's from 2002 or something. Let's see, to 1 month. You can see how many times you touched this region, and that was in 2017, 16, 15. We broke below it in 99 actually, and we broke above it in 2003. So this one is super strong. It's not one you're going to break through easily. So a retest here, I guess, but you can see also we have some daily resistance, but very weak. It's nothing special here. So I'm pretty sure that's a possibility we may go up to around here. And then of course will be a super sweet short position, because you can see since basically since February this year we have been in a downtrend, and I don't think we are done with the downtrend. We will go much more down, I think, especially as we did break down here. But a retest, that's something I would like to see. Right now it's not trade for swing trading. Maybe if you go to 4 hours we see something else. Let's take a look. And no, I don't see. I would not trade nothing swing trading based, because you can say, okay, when we hit down here that okay, we can take a long. It's not the way I trade. I like to trade with the trend, and the trend is clearly a downtrend. So I rather will look for a short position when we come up here. Take a short position around here, for example. Put the stop loss very tight, like something like this, and go for the bottom here, and we can have a 1 to 3. That's something. And if we break this region you see here, if we break below here, we might even look for something even lower. But for the first case, we could take this, maybe close half of the position down here and keep another half, for the reason that we maybe go more down. So what I would do then, I would close half here, put a new stop loss maybe around about here, and see if we can go even more down. That's how I will play this trade. Maybe we'll see it in my session in Friday. Hopefully we can get a push up to this region and we can take this trade Friday. If not, I guess Monday is a huge chance we might be able to take this trade and we can confirm it, because basically we also need to see that we touch this line or close, because this I will say this region, let's see if we can make it thicker. No, it's the thickest we have. I will say this region resistance zone is quite thick here. It's from up here and down to here. So we want to see that this area will be protected. So we test it and we close below it. Then we will open a position and we will take a nice short with a high probability to win. So let's see, it's not a trade for now, but it's a trade for, like I said, for maybe Friday or Monday in my live sessions then. So let's see then. let's go down to, we have seen now for swing trading, we don't have nothing, but we might have a day trade. Day trading is another beast. So let's take some markings here now and see what we can find for the day trading part. So let's, I think we need to look at the 1 hour to see if we can find some clear support resistance. I think we can clearly put one there. Oh, not there, there. Okay. Looks like it's something here, but I don't see it as a strong area. Maybe we can move this one a little more down here also. Yeah. So let's make it another color because it has much blue from before. Let's make that our red one as we're looking for short. Let's move over to 30 minutes. So what I would prefer to see here now, we can actually, I think we can put it there we can see it's an area we touched many times. Yeah. I would want us to come up closer to this line here. Then put a nice short position. We need to test it and then take a short. So we take a stop loss around there, because if we break this, we'll go for the upside. And we can go for a nice short, I think, down to around this range, and I think will be so yeah, something like that for the short-term trading. Yeah, maybe not so much, as we might retest up, as you can see here. Let's take it there. If you lose $1, you make $2.5 on this trade. So let's take that as a trade, just to get something going on here. We put in that. We do euro, USD, enter. We enter there, and we take stop loss on this part, and we do a take profit there. Like that. Yeah, there we have our first signal, we can call it. Now let's see if there are any questions. Okay, we are now trading Forex. So I'm giving signals for Forex, and you're able to follow my in this session. I will do some live trading for binary option also, and in the end there will be some crypto trading also. At least we will look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's basically the two I only follow with cryptocurrency. So we'll take a look at them. So let's continue with some trading here. So I think we are done now. As you can see, I'm on a free version, by the way. I use TradingView. I forgot one thing. We always need to look at the investing.com. Here you can see the news, what's going on, the reasons, and things like that. So for example, you can see Canadian dollar would not be smart to be trading right now because it was a news just 12 minutes ago. And when there are big news, 3-star news, we can't trade it. We need to stay away from it. At least wait 1 hour after and a little before on news, because you can break support. Don't follow rules basically when you have news. So as we can see, the rest of our session we will not have anything going on. so we can safely trade anything we want. But for example, if you trade tonight, you need to stay away from Australian dollar, because you can see 22:30, that's my time by the way, not your time. It's GMP -3 is Brazilian time, Brasilia. You can see we have 3 stars. We can't trade that. So, but in this session, you see we will have nothing going on, so we can trade safely anything we want. So now let's unmark this. We have done this one. Now let's take dollar against Japanese yen. So let's take a look here. We take on a higher time frame first. So you can see this I was talking about in the last session, that I wanted to see a break of this green line. Looks like now we will do that. We are in monthly. Let's go down to daily. We are above it now actually. We broke above it. We got a retest, like I said, and then we might go for the upside. I think I did mark upside. No, I did not do. Let's go to monthly and see what we can expect there. We need to find something very far back. We need another. Let's see. No, that's the same. Let's take this one. See if this one have more history. No. We are at, let's make a line there. And we need to see if we go above it here. Okay. So you can see back in 98, then we got, let's make one more line up here. Let's make it another color. Let's make it green. So you can say that will be an interest zone for this one over here. Let's go back so we can have an idea about what we can expect here. Let's put it to daily. Let's zoom out so you can see we have quite a lot of space to go up. I can zoom out as much as I can. I mean, still don't see the green line. So which area was that again? Let's see. 47. So we can go to 147. It's area that is a possibility for us to go to. So we can go up basically $10. So it's a quite big move. So if we mark this move to the downside, that's like 30.27. So this much up will go the another direction. So it's still a big move we can see here in this one. We need to move a little down there here. So we have a very big move up still we can have in Japanese yen. So I will say only long position. Take a long there, for example, if you go in now, put a stop loss little more, I will say. I will want to have it around there. And we can target it all the way up to, let's at least take 46, 45, just to be sure we hit it. Now this was entry price, cancel, take profit at, I'm pretty sure we will, it's a huge chance that we'll go up and retest the last one. So you can see we have if you lose $1 on this trade, you gain $8. So you can see dollar is very bullish compared with Japanese yen, have been for a very long time. See, look this. Here you had, you can see here, this have been one small move, and we can go back here, and here you have another move. So you can see Japanese yen have been very weak compared with dollar for so long time, and I'm pretty sure I will take this last move at least up to 145. As we broke this strong resistance zone up here, I will say that it's a huge possibility we go all the way up to 145. So that's a trade now. You can of course follow it. You don't need to take profit all the way up to 145. But what I would have done, I would have moved my stop loss a little. So close, for example, half when you come halfway or something, and just move your stop loss. So you just take out some profit. So if you for some reason hit your stop loss, at least you get something from it. So that's in swing trading. Let's go down to let's move this one down to day trading. Day trading, I know some people like that, so let's do that. Day trading, and the good thing when you're day trading and you're swing trading, you can have two opposite direction trades and you still can make money on both of them. That's the cool thing. Let's mark some interest zones here. So day trading is basically trades you trade in the same day. Swing trading, you are open for a long time. So you can see now that you are down here right now, touching our trend line. So I would here, we have a trade right now, we can take that. We take a long trade. We will opt to retest up here again. Take the stop loss just below here. And that's a trade right now for USD GPY. So we have an entry. Let's put it in. Let's take USD GPY and entry. We enter there. We take a stop loss here. And we take a take profit at that level. And the most important when you trade, you see a trend up, you only trade up. The thing is, you could have had the short-term downtrend and have a long-term uptrend with USD JPY. Everything is different between day trading and swing trading. I can't stress that enough. You can have a short-term daily on that 30 minutes that you can have a downtrend, then you follow that. So you can see basically already we are in the money, by the way. So, but the good thing now, we are trading in the same direction as the swing trade also. So our target up here is a huge probability we'll reach in a few hours maybe. So, and the stop loss I find good here because you are below the trend line, and you can see we don't go below it. So this is a good trade. Now let's see if there are any questions. Okay. Then you're using some high lot size. Let me see. Yes, I keep 2, 3, 4 pairs also. It's better. Do not overtrade, because if you keep the few pairs, you are protecting yourself from overtrading. Overtrading is your worst enemy, basically. So typically, you can see in 1 hour session I have here, I have done every single trade basically that is necessary for me. So you can see now we have done 2 trades till now. We have done 2 pairs, 2 trades, and there might be 2 more trades, we will see. And they'll also be looking at binary option, and I only take like 2-3 trades there also typically. So I keep it short and good, and it's not necessary to be sitting. And when you're taking the trades, you can just go away from it. You don't need to follow it. Only if you're swing trading, you have like a 8-1, maybe you want to close your position after a couple of days to close half of it or something, right? But keep it easy. Don't be over trading. Don't be doing like 20-30 trades a day. Then you're losing money for sure. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. So now let's see if we can do some binary option. What I like to add, let's first look at this one. What I like to use, I use for binary option, I use 2 indicators. Because yes, with the binary option, I like to use indicators together with one another, you will see. So I add Bollinger Band. We will add stochastic. Then I like to make them more clear. So you make the upper band white and also the lower band. The middle band we don't care about. We only will be looking the upper and lower band. Then for the stochastic, we change the blue to yellow, because then we see more clearly. I can see now that we have a trade there right now, so take a put. I will explain. If he was rejected, okay, let's put again. I'm not sure what's going on here now. Okay, something strange. Let's try another one. Let's just do a $1 trade just to see if it's working. Yes, I need to log in or not. Let's see. Let's exit and log in again. If not, there will not be any binary option trades in this session. Let's open the one we wanted again. See if we are still up in the region we wanted. Let's take a put trade and see. Yes, now works. Okay. Then we will add the indicators. Bollinger Band, stochastic. We just needed a login again. If you lose, we take a $25 just so we are prepared. We change the colors again to white and to white. Let's zoom in a little so we see what's going on here. We are ready to go in again. We are now at, we won that trade, by the way. Good, let's change the color here. So we have 1 trade, 1 winner. Let's see if we can get something more. I think we can take a $10 trade if we can get up there again. Let's just, I want to see us above the Bollinger Band, and we'll take 1 more trade. But yes, we have 1 trade and 1 winner till now. Let's see if we can come above the Bollinger Band again. No. But we need to be a little patient. Is it something I never do? I never overtrade. So you can see here, first trade, we got a winner. So basically what I'm looking for here, I will explain while we're waiting. I want us to be above, you see this white line you see here, we need to be above it. The stochastic here need to be above this region you see here. And I like to see if it's area where we have touched it many times. So you can more like draw out some resistance and support areas. And with these three together, you get something I feel is a perfect entry for trading. So now we can see we are very close to get a trade again. I want us a little higher up. Let's zoom in a little more so you can see clearly. Still not good enough. We want a little better entry to go in. We basically, I can mark it so you can see where we want to enter. We take a horizontal line there. So you want to touch this, you see this line we have there? We need to touch that line for us to have entering. Because then you can see if we meet the criterion, we are above the Bollinger Band. And we are right now, the stochastic you can see are too weak. So that's basically. And the same will be in the bottom. We need to be below this Bollinger Band. This stochastic lines here need to be below this region here. And we need to be looking, like for example, I can make a mark here, just so you can see. Down in this region could be a area of interest. So if we come down here, stochastic is below down here, and we are out of the Bollinger Band as we clearly would be. If we got a big red bar now down here, we would have taken a trade on this line down here. So that's basically how I trade binary option, and I have an incredible high win rate. The win rate is so good that if I have a losing trade, I'm martingale out of the trade. And typically, I've been trading this for a very long time. Typically, I have actually seen 3 losers in a row. That's the max I have seen. But typically, I win after 2 losers in a row. But most of the time, of course, you win on the first trade. And you don't need to martingale. You can keep to just this trading style without martingale. So I think then we can come back to binary option later and continue with Forex. First, I'll see if there are any questions. Happy you like it. Tobias. Did I write correct your name now? Tobias, did I pronounce it correctly? No, sorry. Was for you. I did write wrong here. Did come wrong. Was for Kurs. I will not pronounce your name because I'm pretty sure I will say wrong. Cursio was for you. Tobias. Yes, I do. We'll get back to some Bitcoin and Ethereum later on this session. I typically look at it in the end of the session, and then I will explain to you again, I do almost in every session, why we are in the bottom right now and what you can expect. So yes, I am bullish on Bitcoin. So now let's go back to our trading. We are in the money, as you can see, so that's good. But I will hold it all the way up here. So now let's open the new pair. We go back to 1 day. I always start in the higher time frame when I trade Forex, and then I go down to lower time frames after. So you're now going to look at GBP USD. So let's take a look here now. Let's put up some marks. So you can see we are in a downtrend in daily. Let's mark where we touch the most places. I think around there. Yeah, I'll say we have a strong resistance zone up here. So let's see. Let's go down to 4 hours to see if we can find some trades. Okay, so let's mark up this other trend here. Something like this. Let's see. I will say there. So you can see we are following now this zone down here. We would have a trade. I think actually we can move this one a little. There. We had a good trade just a little while ago. If we can come up to this zone one more time, we can go for a short. It's not a big trade, but we could be looking at something like here and down to put a stop loss just like there, for example, and take profit. Let's move this one a little to the side. Take profit maybe down to this region. Stop loss, and we have basically, if you lose $1 in the trade, you basically are making $3. That's the way I trade Forex. As long as you keep always your take profit much bigger than the stop loss, even with a 50% win rate, you're making a lot of money. So just keep it like that. If you get a couple of losers in a row, not to worry. When you trade like this, one winner cover easy two losers. So you can even have less than 50% win rate with my way of trading. So, but of course we are keeping it real here. So we have maybe around 60% win rate on my trades. So we are making very good money with the way I'm trading. And we always need to trade with the trend. So now, as always, we will go, this was not a signal, by the way, it's just my way of thinking. That's what I would have done in this situation. We can remove this one. Let's go down to 30 minutes and see if we have a trade that we can open right now. So we did, as you can see, we did have a trade up here. Does not mean we are done here right now, because we did break in the short term. We did break more like a strong resistance that now is support. So what I'm going to be looking here now, as well, I want to be looking for the short trades. So if we can break this support here now and close below it, I would like to go for a short trade. So let's mark it up. So if we can close below, I would go for the downside around there and take a stop loss just about like this. So this is a trade I would go for, but we need to break this. This is very strong in the 30 minutes. We can see this area is very strong. So if we can break this one to the downside, then we have a very good short trade. Then the probability that you go down to this region is very high. So here you can see again, you will lose $1 on the trade, but you gain more than $4. So even if you lost 3 trades in a row, one winner here would cover all your losses. So once again, keep it real. Don't make too big stop losses. Better get the perfect entry. And perfect entry is if we can close below this region, then we are looking golden on this trade. So yeah, let's see now. We maybe we break it while we are looking at live here now. That will be nice. But yes, looks like he's respecting. He might go. I'm expecting here that we maybe go here, we go up, and we go and like this, and we maybe break it down tomorrow maybe, or later tonight, and we break it down here and get a retest, and then we could have entered. Let me take this one, and we get a retest, and we open it here, for example. Break below, get a retest, and then we enter, and then we can put a nice short position, and we go down here. That's what I could expect right here, right now. So I don't think we'll break through this support in the first try. As you can see, this has been a very strong. So, but let's wait and see. But yes, that's my trade here on GBP USD. Let's see if there are any questions. Okay. Yes, you can trade with indicators, but I do not. So I basically only use support, resistance, and trend lines. I don't use anything else. I don't use anything else. No, I do not share. I don't share my social media. Here I don't feel it's correct of me to do that, because I'm hired by our academy to do these sessions, and I don't feel it's correct to try to get people to my YouTube channel and these type of things. So no, I don't share it here. But what I do share, I can share the broker I'm using for Forex and the broker I use for binary option. So that's something I can share here. So there you have that. So what more questions? I think I have replied to everything. Yes. So then just see that everything is up and running correctly. Yes, it is. So let's go back here. Then we have one last pair, and after we will be looking on cryptocurrency. So let's take GBP, GPY. Let's open here. It's better. So here I see on the 30 minutes, I see that we looks like GBP USD, but we know here that GPY is weak. So here we can see it's a little different scenario. You can see we have an uptrend. We have broken resistance zone that will turn support. So here right now we do a long trade because Japanese yen is weak. So here we can trade. Dollar is strong, but Japanese yen is weak. So here we are looking for a long trade actually. So I would have taken a trade here right now. I don't think we'll go below it and take to the upside like this. So up there. So let's put that in right away now. It's a trade right now. It's GBP, GPY. We enter there. We take a stop loss there. Opa. Stop loss there. And we take a profit there. That's typically I look on the higher time frame, but that's it's a perfect trade, we take it. So it's a long, of course. Long, I forgot to write in the other ones also, long trade. Long trade. But you see that you can't do it wrong because you will not be able to put the stop loss and take profit wrong. So it's quite clearly a long trade, but I write it just for clarity. So, but let's now go up to the 1 day and see how things looks like here. Let's remove this trend line. So let's do some markings. This is a valid, not so, maybe not so much. Let's remove all these things. So let's make a trend line and see, maybe we have a type of trend line here. So it would be nice to break that to the upside. We can see we have a resistance down here. So what I would be looking for here, as we know Japanese yen is weak, is a break of this blue line. As you can see, the trade we are doing for 30 minutes is basically just a retest up here. But for swing trading, we look a little bigger picture. So here I basically would like to see that we break above this blue line. Then I want to see a retest. The way I do that is that we break it and we go here and maybe come down and retest and then shoot up maybe to these levels you see here. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking, because typically you can see here what we like to see on Forex is that, I don't understand why, but we often see these M's. And then we typically forget a retest of this here and it's done. And now we are looking for a break of this trend line and we might shoot up one more time up to this region here. So right now there are no trades. We need to wait maybe for the next session in Friday and we might get something here. But at the current moment we do not have any trade for GBP, GPY in the swing trading, but we got one trade for day trading. Then I think I'll look at questions and then after we'll take two. There are no questions. That's nice. That means everyone understands everything. We will then take, let's take Bitcoin first. Let's do crypto and Bitcoin. Okay, you can see now we are down at this strong support zone. I have told before, but I will tell again. Bitcoin is working in levels. So you can see here now, our level from 2018 is now the level we go down to in this time. And this is, if you look through history, I will see if I can find the history of Bitcoin. Let's see. That's right. BTC. I need one that shows the most. BTC USD. We have done one that show a little more back in time. Let me see if I can find it. No. Maybe Coinbase have a more history. Yes, they have. Let's see. So at least we have here. So every area you have more like a zone of interest. So if you go more back here, every spike you have through history, you go back to the same region. So you can see 2015 you had one, you go down, You had here in 2017, people was crazy. We had so high Bitcoin, and we did go down to a bear market, but the bear market go down to the same region as the last top we had. So that's basically how Bitcoin works, is that you always fall down to the last bull market. So now you can see we are down to the last bull market area, you see? And I don't believe we will go below this region. We might, you can see basically on the monthly, this is the whole area we can go down to. So we could see a 14,000. I don't think we'll do that. I think this is the bottom. But what I expecting for Bitcoin the coming is that we can move, maybe we might see all the way up to like 35,000, maybe even a 38,000, close to 40,000. We go down again, people start to be desperate again, we come down, we retest maybe down here. And then around 2025, 26, then we might start a new bull run, and we can go up to as much as 200,000, 250,000. Because Bitcoin typically, every time Bitcoin make a new bull run, we get like 3 times more or less the last bull run. So if we then say we had now 68,000, so if we take 68,000, I will take a calculator here, multiply with let's say 3, is a 200,000. So 200,000-ish, I think, is expected on the next bull run, but that might be in 2025, 2026, because every bear market is many years. The bull run is not. This bull run actually lasted quite long, if you think about it. They go from November 2020 all the way till to November 2021. Of course, we had short time up in that region, but we did even get a higher one here. So it's the first time we actually see a clear M like we do in Forex actually. I think it's because we start to get more big banks start to invest also into Bitcoin. So then we start to see the same things that we see in Forex. But yes, that's basically how I see in a very long term with Bitcoin, is that we might see something like this. But if you're going to take a daily trading, so if you're a day trader for, not day trader, but yeah, day trader, yeah. Let's see what we can see here then. I don't see anything. I don't like when I see this big one. It's very difficult to trade after. But we can start to mark it up and see what we can see. Here we have a resistance zone, short term. I don't see anything I like here. I don't see any clear trend. I don't see anything. So right now I would only, and I can't short Bitcoin. It's against my beliefs. Bitcoin, Ethereum, even gold, I can't short it because long term we know it go up. If you look at gold also, gold is always bullish. Bitcoin is always bullish if you look at the bigger picture. So the way I see it, I only long Bitcoin, and right now I would only go in and buy Bitcoin and hold it for the long term. Yes, might take a couple of years before we see something, before I get my money on it, but that's completely okay. I hold Bitcoin for the long term. So let's see if any questions before we start with Ethereum. Yeah, your confidence will come. Your confidence will come with time. You need a little time to trade. Just trust in the style you have, because if you in the start you will not trust in 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 the way you're trading. So I will think for you, Jacob, the best you can do is to see my videos, my past videos for using indicators, because I think it will be easier in the start. So you use my way of trading with MACD, for example, or my way of trading with Doge and Channel. Both these two way of trading, maybe Doge and Channel might be the best for you, because you always have a set place for take profit and stop loss. And in the long run, you make money trading the way I did in my video. So just look in the past, see how I trade with Doge Channel. I think that's the best way for you to just get confident, so you can start trading with confidence, and then you can start to use maybe trend lines, support, resistance zone, and this way of trading. So for now, look back to my past videos and maybe start with indicators. Most new traders, they like to use indicators because they don't trust so much in their own way of thinking. Okay, so that's why I think when you watch the session you feel more safe, but later on you might be good by yourself. But for now, maybe use some indicators. I think because you can make money with indicators also. I just don't do it because I have a better win rate the way I trade, but indicators also can make you money. So, but you need to be constant. You can't close your trades too early. So you just trust in that when you trade with indicators that is back tested. Typically, I backtest everything like 100 or 1,000 times before I know if that indicator works. That's why I did show in my here now MACD and Doge channel, because this two is proven to be good. That's why I will not show anyone else. I was going to, but I will not, because these two will make you money. So if a very beginner friendly way of trading. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's see. Let's take this one here. Yeah, it's basically a mirror on what we did see on Bitcoin. I'm not, yeah, it's basically the same. We are clearly, of course, in a downtrend, but we need to follow. You see that we are keeping this here is the same thing like Bitcoin. I don't think we will go below this region here. We might go up and retest up here again. Maybe this, I think here now for a little while we will have more like an area will play in between and move up down here before something happen, before we maybe shoot up to this region here. Of course we can go to the downside and retest down to these levels here. I don't think so. I think we have seen the bottom here also with Ethereum. So I think we'll play around here at least for a very long while, till we maybe get a retest down here again, just to make people scared and then shoot up. But yes, I think now for a little while we'll play in this region here. There are now just 3 minutes left of the session, so I will keep that 3 minutes for questions. So if someone has questions, we take them now. So let's see. I guess you talk about one of my Forex trades. Yes. Let me just see. You can trade on mobile and tablet also. Works completely okay on mobile. I have traded myself. I've been at the beach many times, and I trade with tablet and mobile. Works completely okay. You don't need a new computer to be trading. And actually, you can also install Linux on your computer and trade with that also. So you basically, you do not need a new computer. I think you'll manage with your old, or install and just remove some program, something just keeping for trading. So there are so many ways to make your computer a little faster. Can even be that you can buy some RAM to the computer's memory, so you get more speed also. So because for this charge, you basically just need memory. You don't need so much graphic card. You don't need that much. No, typically you need mostly memory. Memory is cheap these days. But yes, mobile and tablet works perfectly also. We are now almost done with this session. Don't looks like you have any more questions. If you come up with a question after, just ask in the next session. I'll have a new session in Friday. It will be the same time. And next week also it will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's the time I'm here with a session. And I give signals of Forex, binary option, and cryptocurrency. So and it's 1800 every single time. So now let's see. Don't looks like we get more questions. I will wait till we see 1 more minute and I will close it down. So we are done for today. See you all. There. Okay, then have a perfect day and I'll see you in 2 days.